Welcome to the Auckland Wooden Boat Festival 2026. You're going to like this. Well. Going back to the Auckland Wooden Boat Festival. This time I'm going on my boat. More up, it's going to be accommodation for the dinghy cruising skippers, and we're going to have a look around the event. That is not part of this Wooden Boat Festival in Auckland, but he's probably coming in to have a look at it. It's probably the definition of what Auckland is all about. I'm here. I've come over here. I'm housing or taking in some of the skippers of the dinghy cruising group, downtown Auckland, and it's not far, it's just over the drawbridge, so I'm going to head over there shortly. Very muggy, incredibly muggy. I'm going to show you what the Sky Tower looks like. This is how muggy it is. I walked over the bridge and I came across these guys just outside. I don't know what they were to do with the Wooden Boat Festival, but hey, these kids were having a ball just watching these guys. Anyway, let's go. It's the Wooden Boat Festival. I can't wait to have a good look inside. The queue, this is getting popular. 2026, the Auckland Wooden Boat Festival. 5%?
5%, yes.
Gee, you're buying it light.
Yeah, otherwise I'll probably pop a few ears.
I just arrived where the dinghy cruising section was. The long steps. John Welsford brought his long steps along. I love this navigator. It was in great condition, and it was all set up for dinghy cruising and had all the gadgets on board. And the Pathfinder was here as well, and a magnificent stern on the Pathfinder with the a Tassie beautiful hardwood. It was set up with a lovely bimini, and the Truant, another small dinghy of John Welsford's, all set up with a tent and sleeping mattress, etc. Just showing people how it's all done. People just hung around. The scamp, it got so much attention, the scamp. People looked all over it. Golden syrup. Yeah, you can't get a better scamp than golden syrup. It was absolutely mint. And I looked around and saw the lovely captain's gig, and here also was the Bobcat, a Bulger Bobcat, which was great to have because it showed the variety and just how many different types of dinghies you can use to go dinghy cruising. Yeah, I was as happy as Larry. I ventured off, walked inside and have a good look around the place, and saw so many different boats. In the distance here, another navigator. Instantly walked over to it and had a quick look. This is insanely good condition. He must have spent so much time painting it up. Goat Island skiff, and in mint condition, with perfect sails and the set of that lovely lug sail. It went on and on, the different various styles of canoes, fizz boats. these amazing. This was a double ender. You can see here all set up, and beautiful woods. It was continued on. The video doesn't do it justice. More and more different types of skiffs and sailing canoes, and yeah, I was mesmerised by it all. You could see as I walked through here, just scanning from side to side. Thirsty as. Thank you. Hey, if you want to see models, lots of models, I've actually put a section of the modelling at the end of this video. So if you want to see lots more of models, they are there, and I put it up at the end of the vid for you to peruse at your own will. And I thought I'd just grab these ones here, and I thought, wow, I think one guy built all these walkers, and wow, it was great. But the view outside was great as well. Moving on, much to see, much fun to have.
Okay, don't touch it. Let go, please, honey. Let go. Okay, we need to go find one.
Little boat races for kids. And this guy is cool. Played the odd tune. This Māori section was very interesting, so showing New Zealand and some of the passages that's been made.
Looks interesting. That's the compass, isn't it? Māori compass.
I got back to watch John Welsford's session on talking all about lug sails. I couldn't miss that. It was at 2 p.m. Seen here, reefing the mizzen, tidying it up. Very nice. A woman's introduction session. So cool. For dinghy cruising.
Hi, mate. You're the main person on this boat, I know that. Yeah, beautiful.
Thanks, Ross.
Corona, that's the fairly long, there's a long boom, isn't it? That Mullet, is it?
Day one was over. We ended up with burgers and beers. A great spot. Then back to the trimaran for a good night's sleep.
Sunday morning, it's the last day. We're setting up. We dropped the mast last night. One of my favourite little dinghies here. We're here to show off our
We got some pirates over there. Here we have them all ready to go. L-class 22-foot mullet boat. It's all about it here, the history, their ambition to bring it back to the authentic mullet boat of years ago, and they're going to be doing that. It's part of the Historic Wooden Boat Charitable Trust. You can see them here, and in here. Mullet boats are very popular back in the old days, you know, going out there and grabbing fish and doing their fishing. This one's going to be restored back to its former glory. It's hard to believe, but they're going to do it. They've chosen this L-class 22-foot mullet boat, and they're quite a historic piece, really. They're part of our, you know, history of Hauraki Gulf, well, all around New Zealand, really. It's very special. I couldn't help but notice these beautiful steam engines and these lovely looked after boats. In fact, you could take a little steamboat ride out on the waters close by. It was all part of the festival. You'll see that in a minute. But look at this beautiful, stunning condition. It's all working. Lovely.
Shop, shop, singing at the big tower. Winston Peter's cousin.
Everybody's having a whale of a time. These guys just created that mood. But the mood here, perfection. This perfect piece of varnishing work. And this tiller tamer was just my thing. And they'll show me how the scandalizer works. She just comes in like that.
It's a scandal.
Pulls it in. Put it away. Simple. Oh, nice and tight, yeah. And that puts it away.
And then if we want to make it a bit more steady, we can pull on. That's it.
And that gives it a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit less flapping.
Yeah. Great idea.
And we can sit all day like that
Yeah.
until we want to go, or have a picnic.
That's what Roger Barnes does in his boat. He ties it up like that. I walked over to the Percy Voss shipyard. I've heard it's a must visit. What'd you think of it? Good?
Yeah, bloody good.
What'd you think? Was it good? This amazing Polynesian catamaran waka was built, commissioned for a museum in Germany. And these beautifully hardwood beams have all been made up, ready to be placed through these gaps here. It was very well made. I ventured on and couldn't help but notice these lovely little dinghies, more of them, and an amazing woodworking woodshop. Yeah, and these old timers here talking the turkey about boats and how it's all put together. It was good just to stand around and have a listen to them, looking out at the harbour bridge. right there behind the boat building shop. Great spot. I ventured on and came across these master carving guys. Enjoyed them.
Yeah.
That's a very unusual walking stick. I think it's the only type of walking stick of that kind in the whole world. It's very unusual. I love it. Thank you for showing me.
Thanks, man.
He was carving this very heavy piece out of totara. Looked like it was a big job. It was for a marae, and it was a little bit important and wasn't so talked about. The Kate from Waiheke Island. That's where I'm from. It was great to catch up with the guys. See, Bernard Rhodes was down there cutting a cake. And yeah, it's one of the oldest boats in New Zealand. Came from the Hokianga, I think. That's cool. I walked on, ventured on, and looked left and right as I walked down these piers, seeing perfection after perfection. And that's what the Wooden Boat Festival is all about. These vessels are in such good condition. They must be just constantly working on these vessels, keeping them up to the standard. It's a massive job just to keep them looking so pristine, because they're out there in the weather. All these boats are all working vessels. They're all out there. They're not just showpieces, but they're working vessels. The A-classes, and I had to get on them. These classic A-class yachts. And I was invited onto this one. Hundred and 20 years old. This incredible. Beautiful day. And this beauty, Pacific Waka, has been all over the Pacific, using all kinds of navigation methods, and taken quite a crew on board, shown here giving tours of the boat. And I found this interesting. Old timers talking about the ferries and plying the waters of the Auckland Waitemata. Models. Just the feeling of some of these old boys around here. Steam engines, and this one in working order. They actually could show you just at working. I moved on to the other tents to see some of the building. Guys still fixing things and bending bow pieces of wood. Canoes and kayaks and over there the dinghy group. That's why I came along to this place, to be part of the dinghy cruising group. Enjoyed that. But here, all the way from Tasmania, they came over with this container and shipped all these various things, boats, and showing off these great timbers they get and utilise over in Tasmania. Here is a canoe in pristine state. But this one here is possibly the oldest built boat in Australia. Thanks, John Welsford. You're brilliant. I walked out of here a happy chappy, passing this waka. It's possibly my favourite piece. It was pristinely made, and the carving, a master carver from Northland carved all this. I sailed home, back to Waiheke Island. I was a happy chappy, with great memories. I'll keep them close. But if you want to see more models, well, here they are. On the wooden steam paddle tug. He's going to show us all about it.
Hello everyone. What we have here is a boiler which supplies steam to the engine here. And if you're going to turn the paddle wheel please, can you reach down? In fact I'll do that. You keep the camera up. It's got feathering blades on it. You see the actual mechanism there? The blades stay vertical.
I can see them, yes.
This is the engine. You'll see the crankshaft on top. Now this is a diagonal paddle steam engine. So you see it's sitting at an angle with the heaviest part at the bottom, which is cylinders. Twin cylinders, pistons inside. And off the crankshaft also is a feed pump for the boiler down inside. That feed pump brings water from this tank and into the boiler. This thing goes, the water, the steam then goes back through the engine.
It's working order?
It's in working order, it goes. I've had it going about a week ago.
It's going a week ago. Wow, that's be a sight to see.
System. This is a tank holding LPG gas, which supplies through this burner here. There's a pipe here which supplies a burner there, which is underneath here to make it fire up.
Did you say call it a kill system to stop it?
No,
Hard to stop, are they?
I can't stop it.
Can't stop it.
No, once it's running.
Once it's running,
the only way
it's
is to turn the valve off.
God, that's fantastic.
And then here is the radio control equipment.
Oh, the radio control. Wow, did you build it all?
Yep, everything you see.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Stuart. That's brilliant.